Hello, hello, evening all. How are we? Feeling good? Daedalus evening. That's very odd. Everything seems to be working here. Now, for some reason, it's not working for me. You see me. I can't see me. I'm looking at my own feed. It's a bit weird, but let's try again. This is very odd. That's better. Worth seeing. Worth seeing, worth hearing from. So how are we? Vaping smooth evening. Now, let me get organised. I know it's a difficult thing to do. Whoa, I hope that hasn't broken. That's my, I don't know what I would do if my Chillin broke. I do have a spare glass somewhere, but I don't know which glass it is. It would take ages to find it, so I probably, because I love my Chillin so much, I'd probably go out and buy another one. It's okay. So, today I am using my Thunderhead Creations Fire Mini 80 watt, 45 watts with a Chillin Mini on top. Juice in here is mainly, I just refilled it with this Frutella from Valley Mist. Good stuff. And as always, I say, make sure you've got plenty of liquid in you, so gotta keep hydrated, important. So, got a nice glass of Coke. Are you ready for something satisfying? Do you like that? Satisfying noises. Rage. You ready for some satisfying noise? Which one is that? Is that the Squonk Rage? Is that the own boy skunk? Hey Joanne, good to see you. Everybody's up early. Well, in the room early. Just pour I should have done this beforehand. Just pour myself a drink of Coke. Yeah, now there was an issue with those. I noticed that somebody did, I think it was Green, just put out a video with Homeboy about an issue that exists with the O-rings. So in the original ones there were 2 O-rings, and there's supposed to be 1. So they basically done a video to show how to take it apart and pull out one of the O-rings. If you can't do it yourself, you can send it back and they'll do it. Although, if you have one and you take it apart and remove the O-ring and you take a picture of it, you send it to them, they give you a spare bottle. So that was a nice little bonus. You got to take a picture of the device apart, showing that you've done it and you've had that issue. Yeah, so glass of Coke at the ready. That is so satisfying. And the baby is so loud on this monitor. So I'm kind of looking around and looking at my desk and thinking to myself, I have quite a lot of Higgy juice about the place. Now I remember that I'm due to put another order in. I do that regardless anyway, you know. So out there is, out there hasn't tried Higgies, because Higgies have got some great juice. I went out today and I took 3 bottles. They're like my go-to. These are my go-to flavours. So we've got Code Red. We've got, and these are my real favourite too. So there's the Pegasus Tears, which have got a litre plus, and the Purple Tears. Absolutely stunning. You love the mango juice. I haven't tried the mango juice. I'm a bit about mango, you know. Yeah, it's definitely worth doing, Daedalus. The bottles are, you know, a bottle's going to break at some point, so it's worth doing. Why not? Because it only takes 10 minutes or so to do it, if that. Sit down, get a cup of tea. It's only 4 screws. Push the battery caddy out. Pull off the little O-ring with pliers or whatever, and then put it back together again. It is a doddle. You could probably do it blindfolded, you know. So this week has been a very quiet vape mail week. I haven't ordered a lot. I'm still waiting for some stuff from China on the slow boat, and it is the slow boat because it contains batteries, so they don't fly it over. It comes into the category of 30 to 50 days, so it's gonna take a little while. Bit of a yawn there. So how's everybody's week been? It's been pretty good. I've been using this mod quite a bit this week. It's a single battery, 80 watts. Works quite well, and so it is very comfortable. You can hold it that way or that way and trigger it. I've been using it that way. Not sure where sells these, mind. You can have a look on the line, and it is a Thunderhead Creations Fire Mini, PHYER. Yeah, how unfortunate that the initials are THC. Although the other one, the THC Fire, it's actually got a DNA 200 chip in it. I don't think this has got a DNA anything in it. So these are going on hoteSig.com for $33.99, and it is a nice model. We'll just give another look at batteries at the top and bottom. Door clicks into place. There's no rattle. It's really quite well done. To get into it, you've got to just pull to the side a bit. Venting as well. So it's not a bad price, but you got to compare it to what else is out there for $34 at the moment, And it is also available. No, it's not. The Fire Mini was on Alibaba, is no longer on Alibaba. But the price on there is on wall buys as well at $33.83. But the Fire 200 is $230. Standard functions have it for that. And for that, it is quite a bit larger by the looks. But it does look nice. It has the Thunderhead logo on it. This doesn't have the Thunderhead logo on it anywhere. Oh, it does at the bottom, but it does not on the side like the 200 watt. H12 vapor. So one vape mail review on this week. If you're new to the show, welcome. And yeah, I really should have some vape mail every week. I tend to put orders in, but they get pushed back. So at some point they'll just flood in, at the same time. I'm looking at my shelf by here. One thing I'm noticing is I can't see my gorge. So somewhere my gorge is sat on something. I have no idea where it's gone. Very odd. Where is thegorge.com? Where's Wally? Where's thegorge.com? see the Ultim top cap. Bear with me a sec. There. We have the gorge. I love this little mod as well. It's another single battery mod, but it does have one really annoying characteristic, and that is, where do we find this battery? It times out, and you've got to click it before you can then fire it. So if it times out and you try and fire it, it just sits there laughing at you. You know what I mean? So it comes on there now. It's at 33.3 watts, and it works. Good vape on that one. I do like that. Let's stick some broke dick on it. Broke dick, that's cash advance. Yeah. What did you get last week? Brew City. I think I had something from Brew City on Mod Envy. So I emailed them. I haven't heard anything at all there, but I've heard the juices are pretty good. So I'm looking forward to getting that. I've also got Suicide's Bunny original range coming to me from somewhere. And the other range I'm looking forward to again is Doozy Vape's new range. Some Minions Vapes juice. And I've heard them mentioned recently, I can't remember where. So yeah, as I said, this is annoying because the screen's gone off and I try and press it now. Oh, I pressed it once already. Let me wait for this to time out again and I'll show you. A very short timeout. I should have some Bacardi in there. new regulated mod, which one would I recommend? What are you going to be running on it? Have you worked out what you're going to be running on it, you know? It does, you know, it does depend on what you put on it. You could put something too small on it, it'll look like a pimple. It does depend on what RDA or tank you're going to stick on it. So you're sticking an RTA on it, so it depends whether you go for battery life or not. You could just go for a dual battery, or maybe if you wanted a triple, or even a single. You know, RTA, the Christ 2. Okay, so maybe you're looking for a bit of power on there. What do you normally run it at? This is my bag of tricks here. I mean, do you run it like 70-80 watts, or do you keep it low at 35-40, something like that? So it's about 70 watts. So you could probably do with a dual battery to give you a bit of life, maybe even a triple battery. The Wismec Gen 3 are quite small if you want to go for a triple battery. Yeah, the RX Gen 3s, nice option, nice balance between size and battery life. And I think on Fast Tech they're only about $40. I know that because I was looking at them today. They got a bit of an offer on Gearbest or Fast Tech. So they've got Fast Tech have the Gen 3 for 42. Ooh, hang on, mod kits. They got the RX Gen 3 for $38. That's the full kit. Unfortunately, it's in brown, but that's a good price. I can get one of them. If you're not too bothered on the colour, check this out. So it comes with a little tank as well, you know, and maybe a coil or two, probably 2 coils. Let's have a look. It comes with 2 glasses, so it comes with a 2 and a 4 mil glass. I think 300 watt device with 3 batteries, large screen, plenty of safety features. It comes with a gnome, 2 drip tips, and doesn't say about the number of coils there. 0.15 ohm coils, package contents. So here we go. So it comes with the Gen 3, the gnome with a head installed. Comes with a separate head. Comes with a USB cable, manual, warning card, spare parts bag, extra drip tip, and extra glass tube. So it comes with 2 coils. So you know, when you think a coil is 3 or 4 quid, it comes with 2. So it's effectively $30 after you've used the coils, and you can bin the tank, you know. So that's a good deal. Definitely a very good deal. So on its own it's more expensive. You're looking at $44 on its own, or $38 with a tank and 2 coils. That's a no-brainer. Why would anybody want to do anything other than that? Mental. Anyway, going back to this thing, I love this thing, but when it times out and you press it, it doesn't come on straight away, so it turns on. It takes a bit of time. Sometimes it doesn't even do that, it just stays off and you gotta click it again. But I do like that. It's interesting. I have a rogue ice cube. Don't know what happened there. A rogue ice cube. It isn't yellow, so we're all good. So, did I ask, was everybody on? You told me what juice you're on. What devices and stuff you use at the moment? It is Coke. I'm awake. Tell him I'm awake all sort of times anyway. I got Mod Envy as well after this. You know it's like 1:30 in the UK, so my show goes till 3, and then obviously Mod Envy's on for 3 hours, so or 2 hours or 3 hours, whatever it is. So I'm up till 5 or 6 in the morning anyway. Same all the time. Vapor Revenger. Now, I'm tempted to set up one of my Ultrona, as well as Ultrona Lunas, but I don't know which one to do. Which of these squonks shall I set up? I don't know. I like both of them. I like this because it's kind of not sparkly, but it's quite pretty. But the Stabwood Blue. It's a hard choice. G-Class. There we are. There's where the money is. I still haven't got a... Which one do you think? Was it the blue one or was it the sparkly one? Pico Squeeze and Wasp Nano is a bloody good combination. Definitely. When you say things like that, I automatically look around to see where mine is, and I can't see it. I think it's over there, so I'm just going to check. Yes, it is. So there's my Pico Squeeze. You see I got the Kennedy on top. No, it's not. It's what do they call it? velocity. Is there? No, it's a tsunami. It says my tsunami on there. Was this my first squonk, or did I get the... I think my first one was... oh my gosh, my first one was a Frankenskull clone, which worked okay. I eventually got rid of it after I bought this and used this for a little while. You know, the fact it's got some safety features, and yeah, all in all, it's just a nice little bit of kit, you know. So there be that. For a while I had on top of it this thing. So I had the goon on top of it, but I kind of got not bored, but well, yeah, bored and fed up with the size of the thing. So there's my wasp. I don't think it's got a skunk pin in it at the moment, no, so that would be pointless. My goon has always got the skunk pin in. It's a lot smaller. I got a funny feeling that the pin is it's a single coil. No, it's actually I got a dual. Okay, I got a pair of coils in here. I can't remember rebuilding that. That's an interesting one because I really can't remember rebuilding it. It's funny, squeeze it with nothing there. You prefer your Minikin too? This is an unusual one because for some reason it's clicking when I'm trying to turn off. I don't think I cross threads. I think it's just catching on something on the dripper. Yes, it is. Positive in. I think only certain size things will fit on you. Going to be buying a dead rabbit. SQ soon. What do you say? Clone is better than the authentic. It's very rare that happens. It does sometimes. This is not working because it's too low resistance wise. Well, there we go. Looks like I'll have to stick on something else. How annoying. Do. You know, personally what I tend to do these days is buy the clone, and if it works well, buy the original. But in that case, you've got to wait around a little bit for it to be cloned. So there's a big question for you. You know, you're going to wait around for the clone to come out. But I don't have a clone of it. I don't know why. Dead rabbit stuff never really never really caught my attention. And do you know what? There was a can on the floor here somewhere. And as far as I'm aware, there's a mod envy tonight. Joy. So I'm really looking at these pods now at the moment. As one comes off charge, one goes on charge. I think my pod system still is the Aspire. Still loving the Gustos. I need to buy some more cartridges soon. The Nick Salts is definitely the way to go if you just want to run a pod and have a good hard hit, and for it to set you off for a bit. The song is good, gets it in there, but it's not as hard as the Gusto, even with the same juice. So anybody up there have any pod systems yet? Let me know in chat. That one caught me in the back throat. Inconsistent. Normally, because I do this, I do frost basically, and when I vape in frost, the first hit will kick me in the throat, and the ones after that not too bad. But for some reason on the Sorin Air, it's a bit more unpredictable. The Gusto is definitely worth getting. You get 3 pods for a tenner. You can get a bottle of Nick Salt liquid to refill it for a £5, and they can be refilled 4, maybe 5 times before they start like burning a bit. So you know you can buy a pack of 3 pods and then 3 bottles of same flavouring. It's going to set you back 25 quid, but it's going to last a while, and they are a doddle to refill as well. Just looking around at all my cartridges that I've used, I didn't realise that I'd had that many packs. I must have bought 5 or 6 packs of pods, which adds up. Now the Mi pod, I fancy the Mi one more than the Mi pod, but it's all about convenience and so on. So, you know, it's worth enjoying. I'm kind of looking around to see what I did with the juice that because I went out today. I come back, I'm looking for the juice that I brought back. I can't find it. I do this all the time and my memory is crap. But on top of that, I do this to myself. So, you know, within the space of an hour or two, my desk has collapsed into a mess of what the hell's that, and I lose bottles of juice. Is there a dark there? Yes, there is, James. So, if that works, it should give you the link for dark. There you are. It looks a little bit different, that's why I tend not to use the dark. Plus you can see it reflected on my face, that's why I tend not to use the dark. There we are. Turn it off. I've gone to dark. Maybe it is a bit easier, yeah. Just move things around a little bit. This pod seems to be very lean on juice. I've been using this probably half as much as the Aspire. I've only refilled this once. Looking at it, you can still see that there's a lot of juice left in here. There is a lot of juice still left in this cart. I think I might have filled this up once actually. So it's flashing at me. It's flashing at me and saying something. What are you trying to say to me? You're in backwards, is that what it is? It works. That's the thing, so you'll come home with pockets full of this, that, and the other, and juice, and batteries. And I wonder where everything's gone. The nick shots. So another 2 nick shots from AD Vaping from today. We have a finished bottle of Sex Bomb. I like that stuff. Sex Bomb Milfy Grape. We have Hometown Pixelated, very old school. What's the price issue of the Meepod then, Tally Man? So I thought I was under the impression that they were quite cheap. So this is my bag of everything. There's my frost. So there's one found. Although there was another bottle of frost. And it was an empty bottle, so is this the empty bottle? Quite possibly the empty bottle. I might be fooling myself here. Welcome to Chunk's rummage around his bag. I hate OCD. It is such a bitch. You're making liquid. So what are you making, James? Why do you find it hard? It's with the tools that are out there these days. It's quite easy to just get stuck in. Let us know what your issue is. No. So there is my frost. Maybe there's the other bottle. Cherry frost. No, so it's not that one. It must be this. No, it's not that either. Sorry, there's a lot of bottles on my desk that look very similar. Empty bottle of cherry frost. Mexican fried ice cream. Candy called Smarties. Okay. So what is it telling you to use? What flavour is? Is it a one shot, or are you making this yourself from the recipe? So I was looking at the Fire Mini, the Fire 200. Yeah, so I've got that in my cart now, I think, for the RX Gen 3 is $38, including the Gnome tank on Fast Tech, if you go for brown. I think I whacked my toe. That's a bit of pain there. Now, notice over time that some of the flavours have disappeared. So, any of you guys out there, if any juices that you can't get that you used to love, you know, I really used to enjoy. I think it was limeberry, but it doesn't seem. It seems to have changed recipe, and it doesn't seem to be out there anymore. Now I still got this bottle. Oh, I just bit my tongue. I still got this bottle of juice deep on my desk. So this is a custard with strawberry, kiwi, and I think I put a jam in there, and I think I put a bit of cream, extra cream, sweet cream. I also put some sweet cream in with my chocolate to give it a bit more of a creamy flavour. £30ml. This bottle's knacked. Child safety cap. Oh, that's nice. It gets better every day. I got litres and litres of that stuff. Used to vape an apple pie from Chunkmeister outlet. Can't get him anymore. Have you tried the McDonald's Lucky Likey clone juice? There's another good apple pie I've had recently as well that I reviewed. Dinner Lady's apple pie wasn't really good, if I remember. Don't think the apple pie from Dinner Lady was very good at all. I can't remember who it was now. Smurf, if you want a nice apple pie, boosted apple pie from T-Max. No, that's lemon pound cake. So, good apple pie. If it comes into focus. So, go for one of these. Boosted homemade apple pie. T-Max. Check it out, Smurf. Vaping.watch is the site. If you go to vaping.watch, look at the T-Max line, look for the apple pie, and there's a boosted apple pie. So yesterday, I shifted a ton of sand and gravel ready to make the base of my shed. So I got some slabs coming soon, and I'm having a shed. I'm gonna get a shed made, and then I'm gonna move my studio and stuff up there. Well, at least everything juice-wise and stuff up there. I've ordered some big lock-up storage boxes to go inside it, so everything in there will be secure. Laptop I'll take up there to do the casts and stuff, so I won't need to worry about having anything pinched from there. fan heater. It's going to have a fridge in it, so the fridge will add a bit of warmth anyway, tell you, man. And I'll have electric up there. It'll have electric. There will be you know, plenty of power for kettle and that sort of stuff. You'll have electric, and you'll have water if I can get it done properly. So that'll be pretty cool. Because with a baby, obviously, you know, I got a baby. My vaping stuff has just taken over too much. I know for a fact, as soon as I move just my vape stuff up there, it's going to give me so much space. It's going to be incredible. It'll be like, I would say almost a new house, because, you know, I can see hundreds and hundreds of bottles of juice and mods and accessories and so on. You couldn't comprehend the amount of juice and hardware I've got here. Less chance of an avalanche. Yeah, that was very funny, Eve. Yeah, when I had my shelves collapsed recently, and the bottle just went everywhere. Thanks for reminding me. But I think on the wall I'm going to have, for the shed, they have the outer side, and then they have they're all attached to inner battens. So I'm going to have shells going from batten to batten, and they're probably 2-inch battens. So I'll be able to get some nice shelves in all the way up. Just little shelves, you know, about that big, to put my drop bottles of juice on, all the way up the shed walls. And I'll be able to fit my green screen up there permanently. I'm going to have it on a curtain runner so I can put it across when I need to. And it is going to be a man cave, Eve, yeah. It needs to be. Although, the worry then is, do I actually come down to the house? I mean, I was thinking about one of them single seat futons that, you know, you can get a big, it's like a seat, but it's foam, and it folds out into 3 pieces and makes it like a single bed. I'm thinking, that's a nice idea. But I'm waiting for the concrete. Yeah. I'm waiting for the concrete slabs to come. Ordered them today. They should be here in the next couple of days. I've just got to skim it. It'll have electric, yeah. I've just got to, you know, skim it, flatten it, put the blocks down. I'll order the shed. Shed's going to take 2 weeks to come, and once that is up there, I tell you what, it's going to take a bit of time just to empty this place, but it'll be a case of I'll come home after work one day, or maybe it'll be on a weekend. That'll be cool. It will be a case of, right, I'm getting all this stuff up the shed. When I'm in a mindset of focus to do it, it gets done quickly, you know. Instead of slowly plodding on, moving stuff up, it'll be nothing, bam, and it's done. There are just boxes and boxes of stuff. And I'll take some old computers up there with me. I've got 2 spare screens which I can set up permanently, so I can just plug my laptop in and run it from up there. And I've got a spare camera, which I've got a spare Logitech camera. I'll fit that. there'll be a camera watching it anyway. I've got a camera watching my garden, so that's not an issue, technically, man. It'll have a lock and key, and it'll have a padlock, so it'll have double security. And inside the shed, it's basically there is 2 big wardrobes I've got ready to go in, and basically it's, if you imagine a wardrobe for your clothes, in your bedroom, I've got 2 of them, and they are made of metal, and they've got locks on them, so most of the stuff will be in there, and everything else will be bolted down. So and we are talking like the stuff that'll be there will be Logitech camera, keeping a mouse cheap as chips, pennies. Logitech camera, 30 quid. 2 Dell screens, 15 quid each. So it wouldn't be a lot of expensive stuff in there, Expensive stuff will stay down here. The telly will be up there. The telly's going to be bolted to the shed. So that's not an issue either. It's just everything's going to be bolted down, and then there's a camera pointing at the door. So yeah. Oh, that's good. And none of my expensive mods will be going up there. They will be staying on my desk over there. I've got a desk where I've got a monitor, and I've got some little shelves on the side, and I've got one long shelf, and then on top of that there's a big shelf. So at the moment that's got my mods on it, and most of the mods will go up because a lot of them are cheap. Things like my Zen mod and my Squonks that I just bought, if it's over 30 quid, then I'll probably stay down here. I take about stuff like my aliens and whatever. Won't leave any batteries up there because of the weather. Good stuff. Give it a go, James. Anyway, time here in the UK is 2:10. Yeah, it's 2:10 in the morning, Saturday. That means it's 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific. 9876, yeah. I am broadcasting from the future. Yeah, we're always a little ahead. And I noticed the other day you did some more videos, Eve. Are you going to start getting back into it like regular now, or? That would be cool. So, if you're not subscribed yet, check out Evil Woman's channel there. There's a link to her channel. You're using a Mac or a PC, Eva? The OBS is pretty good if you use either. I use XSplit on the PC, and yeah, Are you on about the editing, or are you doing the? I've noticed some issues with my audio on recent videos when I've been using my editing software. So I don't know. That's an interesting one. Personally, for editing, I use Serif Movie Plus, but I've just bought Vegas Pro 14. Vegas Pro 14 plus some other music software was available on the Humble Bundle for $20, about 15 quid. So I went for that. I haven't really used it yet. Still using my other software, but it's there, installed, ready. What I want to play around with it, like, you know. I found it crashed quite a bit. I've not got a, you know, I've got an i7 3770 system with 32 gig of RAM and half terabyte SSD, so you shouldn't have any issues there with anything. There is. It can be pain when you get niggly problems that happen when you're doing your recordings. Yeah. It can take a fair bit of time when you're doing videos and edit them and whatever. What does Chunkmeister mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's just a name I chose years ago. They used to call me Chunks, or, you know, Chunky, and then I turned it into Chunkmeister. I used to do a lot of gaming as well, so it's a name that I've kind of got. I am getting tired. It's a name that I used to get working on weekends. I used to work at computer shows, and the company boss used to call me Chunkmeister. He used to call me Chunks, but you know it came on from that. I do a bit of chipping and chopping with my videos, mainly because sometimes a juice will kick me in the throat and I'll cough my guts out, and I'm thinking nobody wants to see me die, so that's why I trip out. I got my intro, my outros fixed now, so I've put together all the layers of the video that I use for that, so they're set and I just drag them in, and then I've got overlays for date and product, and my name at the bottom. This is a nice juice. if you're in the UK, you can order it. It's Valley Mist. Valley Mist Frutella. It tastes like the sweets. It tastes like a mixture of all the sweets. This is the part where I empty my bag just to find one bottle of juice. Suffice to say that there's many bottles of juices in this bag. At the bottom, with my, with my collection of tools and all that sort of stuff. Another empty bottle of Frost. You think I was collecting empty bottles of Frost? Strawberry milkshake. That's pretty nice. Cycle juice. Anyway, I'm going to take a 5. Back in 5.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you
has been a little while since I used TFA strawberry. Fruits are normally pretty good to go. Like it's normally the custards that are the hard ones for steeping. Is awake. It's my own fault for not putting it on the side ready. I'm just dumping it. I'll never learn. You know? Nuts. So many flavors. I must have put in a different bag. Although I will have to stop doing that. I will have to stop just throwing bottles in bags and stuff. Unless it's still in my pocket. Unless it wouldn't be the first time if it was still in my pocket. Oh, there is a drip tip in my pocket. Really? So I come home from I wear shorts around a lot, and I come home and I straighten my shorts after a day in trousers. Like, oh gosh, Baba's awake again. So 2:30 in the morning. This is a really quiet day for a show, actually. What I'm going to do is, this is my favourite tank, probably of all time. This is the Crown 1, and I know that the coil in this is knackered. Actually, no, that one's not too bad. I think. Let me check. Let's get this right. This is good because this will run really well at like 25 watts, 20-25 watts. So let me stick this on here. 40 is way too much. So I run this at 20 watts, 25 watts. So this is burnt to bits. I knew there was a reason why it was there. So I'm going to empty this out. I'm going to stick in one of my new coils. So I picked up some of these. So this is a Steam Tribe gold. This is Steam Tribe Gold. Coils for the crowns. So I'm going to stick one of these in and see what flavour we get from it. So where's my spittoon? So on my desk, of this little thing, I put all my used coils and cottons and wicks, and I throw it out, and yeah. So there we are. It's horrible. It's black. So that's when you know your cotton is gone. I love my crown, yeah. So that is what you call armpit black coil. That's why I stopped using it. So just pop that out. I'm literally going to rin everything else under the water for a couple of secs. There. So one dead coil. One new gold coil. Make sure I don't cross thread it. There we go. Lovely white fluffiness there. Not quite sure what these all mount at. Let me try it on the DNA. .5 ohm. Spot on. Now we need some juice. What am I going to stick in this? This is going to be the. This is going to be the awkward choice. Going for a Higgins juice is an easy choice, but I don't want to do that. So I'm tempted maybe to go for the Aeon menthol. But I'm going to choose wisely. I'm going to go for this. So this is TPD e-liquids. No, I'm not. I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to stick some 50-50 juice in it. What have I got on 50-50? trying to think of what I've got offhand. 50-50. That's 80-20. Nilla Nuts is awesome, yeah. I like Nilla Nuts. My Nilla Nuts? I got Nilla Almond Nuts. There's an almond version. If you like Nilla Nuts, then almond Nilla Nuts is the almond twist of Nilla Nuts. Oh, apple pie. Who said they liked apple pie? As well as T-Max, I got another suggestion. I'm pretty sure I got T-Max in 50-50. No, it is on the list. Yeah, I prefer it to the Nilla Nuts, even though, like, I've got a litre of Purple Tears, I've got a litre of Pegasus Tears Steeping, I've got another litre of Pegasus Tears, which I'm decanting. I got a litre of Nilla Nuts, which I'm using, a litre of Cherry Limeade, as well as the other bottles. 50-50. So yeah, I've got a lot of T-Max stuff. I bought a lot of T-Max stuff, but I got T-Max. I got in 70-30 and I got in 50-50. And this is 50-50. Peanut butter buster, yeah, I've got that there. My favourite, if I haven't tried it, you like a nice fruity vape with a slight twist. I say Purple Tears. This stuff. Higgy's Purple, yeah, Chunkmeisters. Higgy's Purple Tears. Purple Tears is good stuff. And you buy a litre and you get, you know, a litre plus 120. But yeah, you said as well as the boosted apple pie from T-Max. If you're buying from Higgy Cigs, think of apple pie with a twist of butterscotch. So this is Peach Tex. This is Kimber's apple scotch pie. So it's apple pie with butterscotch. The Purple Tears is a berry and grape saltwater toffee. But this is boosted apple pie, which I'm choosing. But I just realised that I don't know where my needle is for decanting this liquid. I thought it was on my desk, but it's obviously not, because I had to tidy up. And when I have a tidy up, things go missing, which means my Needle has gone missing. That means it could be absolutely anywhere. It's not there. It's not there. Is it hiding in here? No. Is it hiding on my desk? No. Is it hiding in the coils? No. Is it hiding under the drip tips? No. What do I do? Well, there's not a lot I can do at the moment, really. Other than decanting into another bottle. I know what I can do. I can put to good use a toy from Expo. So, this is Sarah's vape. You know Sarah's vape? This is their bottle. And you unscrew the top of the bottle and you've got that for squirting liquid in. And you unscrew that. You got a 510 for refilling a squonk. So we have a solution. I am tempted to try and put it on the thing. I don't think it'll work, so there we go. There we go. Job done. It's kind of like using a hammer, you know, to, I don't know what, I can't remember the phrase. It's like using a hammer to break open a pack of crisps. But basically, that's worked. Let's just fill this bloody tank. So there we are. Because it's such a small hole on it, I'm just going to put quite a bit of juice in there. Definitely a good idea. I'm glad I bought this. I just got to remember that this is what it is, 50-50 boosted apple pie from T-Max. So full airflow. Just going to leave that to soak for a bit. Yeah, almond nuts, vanilla nuts, hot roasted nuts. Get your hot nuts here. Yeah, Pegasus Tears is just, it's just reach out and use it kind of flavour. Oh, I did have 50/50 code red as well, but I'm glad I chose this one, I think. Muffin one. So Mod NV is going to be on in about 15 minutes. So I went to a local vape shop the other day. This guy came in with some batteries. Let me show you these batteries. So I took him off him, and the shop basically, the shop is a very responsible shop. The shop turned around to him and said, I'm not letting you leave this shop with those batteries. They took the batteries off him, and he bought some new batteries. He was going in for new batteries anyway because he thought they were not performing well. So this is why they weren't performing well. Okay, these two batteries. This is the pair of batteries that this guy had in his mod. Okay, so I don't want to particularly hold both of them at the same time because they're so badly damaged. I don't want them to clink. So this was the first battery. Big gouge in the side. The top off. No insulator. The top all scratched. Looked like it's possibly starting to peel apart. And this is a clone Samsung because it's not double banded. Oh, hang on. Is it? No, this is a clone. It's not double banded, so yeah. That's the one battery, and the other one is this one. This is a genuine one because it's got the 2-band on the top, and he's lost his insulator there, and the rest of the battery is fairly intact, but obviously the top is ripped, lost the insulator. Naughty. So he wasn't leaving the shop, and he bought 2 new batteries. Given a slap on the wrist by Nick, and yeah, so it needs to be. Anyway, these are the things you got to worry about. Now, I heard on the news that some guy died from head injuries on a failing battery. Now, I haven't read up on it, that's why I haven't really talked about it today. I haven't had time to read it. So on a passing note, I'm not sure what the truth behind it was. I think he was on a mech, but I'm not assuming that. Okay, so it's a Florida man's death. So, exploding vape pen caused Florida man's death, autopsy says. So, New York Times as well. This may be a first. Exploding vape pen kills a Florida man. Yeah, well, it's not a first when you think cigarettes kill a Florida man. Because obviously there are many, many, many Florida men that have died through cigarettes. But it is something we gotta worry about. This thing happens. It was a mech, yes. There's the story, New York Times. It always seems to be mechs, you know. So the story says an electronic cigarette exploded and killed a man in Florida this month. The authorities said in what appears to be the first death attributed to vaping products in the US. So this is the first death due to an e-cig in the US. I've been vaping for nearly 11 years. I've been vaping for nearly 11 years, and this is the first death in 11 years. How many hundreds and thousands of deaths have there been through cigarettes, and the bronchitis, and the bronchial diseases, and cancer, you know, the big C, and all the other different things, all the other different side effects. This is the first death attributed to e-cigarettes. And it's taken 11 years. And it's not meant to sound like a throwaway comment, but that's not bad going for one death in 11 years, given the hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of deaths in the past due to smoking. So, the man Taylor Dahlia was at his home in St. Petersburg, Florida on May the 5th when a device also known as a vape pen exploded, according to William A. Pellin, to Western Investigations. He confirmed that the cause of death was accidental, with a projectile wound to the head. He had suffered burns on 80% of his body. It appeared that the explosion had started a fire in the bedroom where he was found. One of the pieces removed from his head featured the logo of Smoky Mountain Mech Works, which is based in the Philippines. The company's owners didn't respond to an email requesting comment on Wednesday, but a rep told the news that its devices do not explode, adding that the problem may have stemmed from the battery. Mechs don't explode, batteries explode. Smoky Mountain makes a particular type of vape pen called a mechanical mod. Compared with most types of vape pens, mechanical mods typically give users more direct access to the battery and don't use inner circuitry to regulate the voltage. And this article goes on a bit. I'm not going to read any more, really. But, you know, it says millions of adults use vapor products, and tragic events like this are rare. So this is Greg Conley, passing comment, true comment. I can smell this. I can smell it. I'm just like... Oh my gosh, I'm going to go on a mission now because there are 2 drip tips I got to find. My 2 calabash. Anyway, let's check this out. 33 watts is too high. Start at 20 watts, why not? That's good. It's a little bit richer than a McDonald's apple pie, but it's a good strength, you know. Yeah, it is. doesn't point fingers directly, and it's factual. And at the end of the day, you can't argue with a factual article. Anyway, catch you on the flip side. Don't forget to subscribe and get ready for more envy. And before you go, you might want to give me a thumbs up, just down there. Well, it's down there if you're using YouTube, or it's down there if you're using Dark. So give us a thumbs up. Let us know you've been there for me this evening, and enjoy more envy. So, catch you later.